welcome to Rowlett High School for our 11-6A district game between the Lady Mustangs of Saxi High School and the Lady Eagles of Rowlett High School. Hello everyone, Steve Reese here. I'm joined by my partner as always, Bobby George. Bobby, the last game of the season for both of these two teams. Of course, playoffs start here next week, but tonight for the Saxi Mustangs, they've already clinched a playoff berth, but for them it's pretty easy. They want a shot at the district title. They've got to win tonight, you would think, to have that. And of course for Rowlett, sorry Bobby, for Rowlett, they want to play spoiler tonight.
Yeah, they have a chance at winning it as well because Rowlett has a poorer record than Saxi. They're down on the bottom at 8-21 overall, 3-10 in district, and of course Saxi just last week knocked off Lakeview Centennial to move up to 11-2 in district. And so, yeah, they are tied with Rockwall right at the very top. So if they can beat Rowlett tonight in the gym of Rowlett Eagles, so you got to go on the road and beat them in their own gym, but you have a big chance at least getting that district championship type of, right there at the very top. So let's see what they can do tonight.
See the starting lineup for the Lady Eagles right now on the court. Of course, Rowlett, as you mentioned, they're going to play spoiler tonight, and it's a big game for them. They want to try to get a win over one of their rivals, of course, and this would be a big win for the program if they can pull it off.
Yeah, the last time they played, Rowlett and Saxi played earlier this season, and it was a big victory for Saxi. It was a double-digit lead victory, and so, Rowlett, they're going to have to work real hard. Now, what the deal is here is Rowlett does not have the size that Saxi has. Saxi has 3 players at 6 foot, and they've got 2 players at 6'2". And we were looking at the roster, and Rowlett, they have no players over 5'9". So we'll see. That's the big advantage for Saxi tonight.
We're just about set to get underway as the two 21s at center court to jump, and the 21 for the Lady Mustangs comes away with the tip.
Yeah, that's Ashley Hearn, and she averages about 18 points a game. She's in the top 10 in the area in scoring.
Shot from the free throw line, in and out for number 34, Nakia Jackson, but the rebound there by the Lady Mustangs. Second shot no good, but the Lady Mustangs able to grab it. Michaela Eisler, we'll call her name a lot tonight as well, and she gets it into the hands of Kelsey Krause. Looking inside here once again for Jackson. She gets the ball stripped, but a foul is going to be called inside on number 20, Kaylee Gaddis.
Yeah, the ball goes inside. They get the shot they want.
Number 34, Nakia Jackson.
And instead Nakia Jackson goes up for the shot. She does get hacked on the arm there.
First free throw is good for Jackson. There's a look at the senior post for the Lady Mustangs. One more shot to go. Here it is, and it is a little strong. The rebound comes down to Ashley Hearn, however.
See, that's a nice hustle rebound right there.
She's going to drive baseline, kick it back, and off the fingertips of Jackson, but it finds the hands of Blankenship, who gets it back to Krause. They're looking for Hearn inside. She has triple teamed. Ball loose on the court, and it's going to be a jump ball call, and the ball will be over to the Lady Eagles.
Nice job right there by number 21, Jakia Chambers. When that ball goes down low, Chambers was able to grab it and tie it up. Now, Rowlett is going to have to get these long rebounds. We saw on that possession right there, Steve, that there was 2 different times the rebounds dropped all the way outside the free throw line, and Saxi was still able to get those. Now, you're going to have a disadvantage in rebounding, but you're going to have to get the long rebounds because you're shorter, and those are hustle rebounds. You have to get those to win tonight.
Lady Eagles with their first opportunity on the offensive end, and there's an inside drive by number 20. The shot no good. That was Gaddis. The rebound down to Hearn, and the Lady Mustangs looking to run. Pressure being put on by Gaddis. And here's a 3-point shot up and short. Ball still loose. There's going to be another jump ball call, and this time it will stay with the Lady Mustangs.
That was a nice job by Gladys right there. She goes down on one end and goes all the way into the lane. She penetrates into the lane and makes a great shot, just didn't go in, gets all the way back and plays some good defense, ties it up, and actually gets the jump ball.
Lady Mustangs setting up the offense with number 25, Courtney Blankenship. Going to drive it inside all the way to the hoop, and she's going to be fouled on her way. Oh, they're going to call a charge. Blankenship a little shaken up.
25, 40 Blankenship. That's their first foul.
That was great defense right there. They do set up in the lane. You can see it right there. Everybody gets set. Blankenship's going to have to pull up and do a little jump shot right there if she feels everybody's collapsing on her.
Pressure being applied here by the Lady Mustangs, and Lady Eagles get it across midcourt. We're 2 minutes into the game. Our score 1-0. The Mustangs on a Nakia Jackson free throw. Here's a three-point shot by Solomon, and it is good.
Wow, Solomon was sitting over there on the left side, and she sees Gaddis penetrate in. Solomon sits right outside on that three-point line and just drains it. Does a nice job there.
Blankenship drives baseline.
Oh.
Strong move, no good. Rebound to Jackson, and there's going to be a foul called here.
Well, I think they could have gave her another charge on that one.
Foul called on number 21, Jediah.
She drove in really strong and just lowered her shoulder. Usually they'll give the call to the defense when they lower shoulders.
Jackson back on the free throw line. She drains her first shot and cuts the lead to 3-2. Second shot from Jackson up, and it is good as well. We've got an even ball game, 3-3, 5:32 remaining.
Well, that's nice to see that you go up there, you get 4 shots on the free throw line, and they drain 3 of them. That's a nice job right there.
Gaddis brings the ball across midcourt and gonna drive it. They're going to set up Solomon with a long three-pointer.
Oh, she almost drains it.
Yeah, hits the front of the rim, but bounces out, and the rebound down to Jackson.
Well, you can tell she feels it. Solomon's feeling the shot. She wants to take it.
And a travel going to be called here on Nakia Jackson. A little indecisive that time, and causes the turnover, and the Rowlett Lady Eagles with the ball.
And they're meeting, Saxi's meeting them at half court. Going to try to make an attempt to get these point guards to make a turnover.
Gaddis looks for inside baseline drive, and it's blocked by Ashley Hearn. And Blankenship looking to run here. She puts it off the glass and in for 2.
Nice job. She's left-handed, and she was going all the way down and was able to use her right hand to put that up off the glass.
Gaddis doing a good job of getting the ball across for the Lady Eagles.
They're trying to trap her in the corner. They're going to attempt their ball handling skills.
Solomon drives baseline, and ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Blankenship. Gaddis running the offense as we approach 4 minutes remaining in the first period. Our score 5-3 Lady Mustangs. See the Lady Mustangs in a 2-3 zone here to start early.
Yeah, you'll have to get 2 to 3 on one side so that you can outnumber that defense. And usually that'll set you up for an open three-point shot.
Get it back out to Gaddis. Gonna drive inside, take a short jumper. It's no good off the back of the iron. Ball still loose, and gonna have another jump ball called here, and that will stay with the Lady Eagles.
Well, that was a good job. Again, Gaddis is going in there and making a great attempt to shoot inside the paint. She's got such a height, disadvantage with Hearn standing in that paint like that. But she's not afraid. She's going up strong.
Pass to Gaddis. Boy, she's looking at that long three-pointer, but puts the ball on the court, drives inside, high off the glass, 4-2.
Again, just taking it to the paint.
Blankenship trying to take it inside. She gets tripped up, no call, and the turnover to the Lady Eagles. Gonna kick it out. A three-point attempt from the corner is no good.
Nice hustle to get that rebound.
Ball is finally taken and shot by number 23, Michaela Eisler, but
Gaddis
no good.
is there. She's hustling back to get that loose ball and was able to get out there and get the rebound. Shortest girl on the court's really playing hard tonight. Keep swinging that ball, you'll get that open shot.
Another baseline drive, and I believe a foul going to be called here on the floor.
Yeah, I believe they're going to call Jackson on that one. She was able to push her knee out there a little bit.
Have substitutions for both teams coming in. Here's a look at that last shot by Gaddis.
Yeah, we were talking about her getting into the paint and challenging the height of Saxi.
There's an unforced turnover there. Intercepting the inbound pass is the newly in the game Edith Velasquez, the senior, or pardon me, the junior guard. And the Lady Mustangs going to set up shop here. And looking inside for Jackson, and well, pretty good defense put on there, and a turnover.
Yeah, Kayla Smith just does a great job battling in there and gets the knockaway. Swing it, got to swing that ball. Wear that defense out. Oh, got her stepping out of bounds, see?
Gonna be a turnover right there as Kayla Smith couldn't handle it in the corner, Bobby, and took a step, as you said, out of bounds, so a turnover to the Lady Mustangs.
Kennedy Warren's gonna come in for Gaddis, excuse me.
About a minute and a half remaining here in the first period. 5-5, a low-scoring first period. Nice drive there by number 23, Eisler, and shot no good, however. The ball's still loose, but it is taken by Jackson. As Hearn pulls up for the three, and it is good.
Give her a 2 on that. Her foot was on the line, but shows the shot selection that Hearn has. You know, she don't have to play down underneath all the time. We've seen her dribbling technique is very nice, and now she shows that she can shoot outside.
Boy, there's a steal right there by number 23, Eisler, and she is going to be fouled. Boy, nice anticipation that time by that young lady, and she's able to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I believe Dominique Capers was able to get her right there at the half court. Yep, there you go. Nice shot right there. She did have her toes on the line. Good work right there by the camera crew.
Eisler looking to drive. She's going to kick it back outside. And the pull-up jumper is no good, too strong for Brittany Lawler, and a foul is going to be called here.
Foul call number 33, Lawler, her first.
I believe Lawler gets her there as she's trying to pass the ball. And Randall does a good job collecting that one and getting it over there to the open man.
Another press here by the Lady Mustangs. The Lady Eagles able to get it across.
You know, they're doing a good job of breaking that press.
We're going to call a backcourt violation here on the Lady Eagles.
Once they got it, you know, they've been doing a good job getting it across. Now, when you get it across, you've got to take your time. It's wide open. There's nobody there to come on to you. So you've just got to settle down and get the ball back into your point guard.
23 seconds and counting here in the first period. Again, a low-scoring game thus far. 7-5, the Lady Mustangs on top, and they have the ball and will more than likely hold for the final shot.
And it's working well for the Rowlett Eagles. They want to keep this a low-scoring game. They want to keep the bigs out of without the ball and keep them from scoring, and that's what's happening tonight. Hearn's barely got the ball.
Yeah, they were looking inside for Hearn, but going to get a 3-second violation. No, actually, it's going to be a foul call.
Foul call number 10,
I think on the rebound, Warren maybe got a little over the back there. And
so the Lady Mustangs.
Correction, foul call on number 14, Randall, her first. Still the Lady Eagles fourth.
So they
Lady
switched
Mustangs.
it to Randall actually getting the foul.
So the Lady Mustangs to inbound. 4 seconds remaining here. They look for Hearn. Turnaround jumper is no good. And the shot away at the buzzer. Is it going to
Yes.
count? It will. That's number 33, Brittany Lawler. So a nice bucket there at the end. There's a look at the senior forward for the Lady Mustangs, and our score at the end of one period. The Sachse Lady Mustangs 9, the Rowlett Lady Eagles 5. We'll be back after these messages. Hey, look at the Saxi huddle as they get ready to come back on the court. They have a 9-5 lead over the Lady Eagles as we return for the second period. And the Lady Mustangs to inbound here right in front of us.
Yeah, so I think you give the advantage right there to Rowlett for that first period. You think they basically won that period because you keep the score that low, that keeps you in the game. And that last point, without that last point, it would be 7. You know, there'd be 5-7, one shot.
That's the third inside drive by Blankenship, and she loses the handle once again. The ball will stay with the Lady Mustangs, however.
Number 23, Sarah Sarma.
Boy, wide open three here for Velasquez on the inbound, but it's in and out.
Oh, so you got to get that rebound. They had everybody blocked out. The ball just came loose.
Yeah, Kraus with the rebound, Hearn with the pull-up, and no good. It's too short, and the Lady Eagles do secure this rebound, and they will head the other way.
Yeah, Chambers does a good job getting her hand on it.
Kick it back out to Salama. Three-point attempt is off the backboard, no good. Lady Mustangs looking to run here. They get it down to Velasquez, and she is short. Hearn with the rebound, and that one is good.
2-point basket, 21, Hearn.
That's what you want right there from your big. Be able to get your hands up, affect the shot, and then when it comes back down to get that rebound and put it back up.
Kraus with the steal here for the Lady Mustangs. She's going to get it ahead to Blankenship. Saves it in.
Oh, nice job right there by Blankenship.
Get it over to Kraus. She's looking inside for Hearn. Hearn puts it on the court and puts it up for 2. And a timeout here is going to be called. It looks like a 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. And it's Hearn's 6-point here already in the first half. And the UCLA signee is looking pretty good early.
Yeah, I tell you what, and Rowlett just in this opening, they've had 2 turnovers real quick, and Saxi made them pay for it. And all of a sudden, you open it up to an 8-point lead right out of the first period. Yeah, her getting up strong.
It's one of those buckets where she is underneath when she puts up the shot. And nice job of ball control there, and a nice soft touch. And she's got 6. There's a look at her right there.
As a defensive player, you're going to have to get your body on Hearn and push her out. You always hold her with your hands so you know where she's at, and just get her out of there. Now, Saxi putting on a full court press here.
Lady Eagles able to break through. Kick it back out to Salama. Boy, nice ball move. A 3-point shot is up, and it's short. That time, Lily Frith, no good on the bucket, and the Lady Mustangs looking to run out once again. They get it to Blankenship off the glass.
Again.
But they're going to get her for another charge.
Yeah, she's got to go up straight. Everybody's getting set in front of her. She's got to have that feet control. Right here, watch her get set, and boom, you can't run into them like that.
And that will send Blankenship to the bench. And the Lady Eagles with the ball. The pressure still here by the Lady Mustangs. If the Lady Eagles can break the pressure, and they do. Get it into the hands of Gaddis.
That's good coaching right there to be able to break that press.
Get it over to wide open Salama, who lines up for 3, and it's too strong.
Oh, she wished she had that one back. She's a great 3-point shooter. And that's the most open she's been.
Get it in the hands of Kraus. Gets back out to Velasquez. Nice ball movement. Eisler on the drive there. Foul going to be called here on the floor. This is the 5th team foul against the Lady Eagles.
Now that was nice ball movement all the way around the court. Set up a great drive by Eisler.
Get the ball inbound here. And Eisler is going to be him. No foul called. Get it inside to Hearn, off the glass for 2. Pretty easy.
Just a nice job of getting the ball, squaring up, and taking it to the hoop.
Gaddis in trouble here. The Lady Eagles able to get out. And Solomon lines up another 3. That
Boom.
time, nothing but net.
Yeah, that's what they want right there. 2 shots. That's 6 points for her. 2 big threes.
15-8, Lady Mustangs on top. 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes remaining here in the half. Eisler looking to drive here off the glass.
Wow,
no
nice.
good. Hearn with the rebound, however, she puts it up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a body on Hearn. She's getting those easy rebounds.
Here we come with the full court pressure once again. A timeout's going to be called here by Rowlett, and I believe that's going to be a full.
That's probably a good call right there.
Full timeout charge to Lady Eagles.
Full timeout called here as you take a look at Coach Alexis Hill. We'll take a break. Our score, Lady Mustangs 17, Lady Eagles 8. (17-8) our score here at Rowlett High School. Look at the Rowlett Lady bench, and here's a look at that last 3-pointer.
Boom, way outside. Good find, she was wide open.
So Solomon, the leading scorer, of course, for the Lady Eagles. She's got 6 of their 8 points on 2 long 3-pointers.
Well, and if they can get Gaddis to drive in again like they were, I tell you, they got people driving in and then kick it out to Solomon. That'd be nice. And, of course, you see Hearn right there. Well, she's been dominating the rebounds and been able to put those balls back up, and she's got 10.
The Eagles able to get the ball across, and they're going to swing it around in the corner. Get it back to Solomon, and she returns it to Gaddis. They're trying to get the ball inside, but of course with Hearn in there, makes it real difficult.
Yeah,
Solomon drives baseline here. She puts it up, and it gets blocked by Hearn.
Yeah, they were trying to get the ball to Solomon, but well, they've got somebody sticking right on her now defensively.
Hearn with a strong inside drive, but the bucket no good and no foul call. She's looking for it. Lady Eagles trying to press here, get it inside. And a steal here by Velasquez, and now the Lady Mustangs looking to run 2-on-2. Boy, nice job there by Kayla Smith to tip the ball and come up with the steal.
Yeah, because she was the one that actually caused the turnover on the other end, so it was just a nice job to get back, not give up on the play.
Shot attempt up, no good, and then a long outlet pass for Velasquez goes out of bounds, so a turnover back to the Lady Eagles. It's number 5, Anissa Scott, that shot just moments ago. Bobby, I think she felt like Hearn was going to come over and get a piece of that, and I think she rushed her shot a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, but of course a 6'2" player will.
3:30 remaining here in the half. 17-8, the Lady Eagles trail by 9. They do have the ball here and looking for a couple of buckets. Solomon, another 3-point shot. This time it's short. The rebound down to Nakia Jackson.
Yeah, now they just substitute Nakia Jackson back in, so she got good fresh legs.
Well, nice pass inside, and the bucket up and good for Brittany Lawler.
Well, that was just a nice, strong move by Brittany Lawler, taking that ball. She knew exactly what she wanted to do with it. As soon as she got it, put it on the floor once and went straight to the rim.
Lady Eagles now trail by 21. Well, I added 10 points on by 11, not by 21. It's 19-8. Nice feed inside to Jackson. She puts it off the glass for 2.
Now she's up to 5 points now for Nakia Jackson, and she's just been battling inside as well. Very nice job in there.
Well, a dangerous pass there, and it is stolen by Eisler, and she puts it off the glass for 2, and the foul.
Yeah, Eisler saw that ball coming the entire way, makes a great break on it. Gaddis tries to make a strong foul so that she wouldn't make that bucket, but Eisler does a great job of finishing it off.
So that will put Ms. Eisler on the line here, try to complete the three-point play. Shot is just short. Rebound to Jackson, however. She puts it up. It is no good, and it goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Mustangs. Inbound pass to Kraus, and she's going to take it in the backcourt.
Yeah, nice pass right there. Everybody was covered. Throw it back there where only your guy can get it.
Velasquez looks for 3, but she puts it on the court and hands it off to Eisler, who drives strong into the lane for 2.
Eisler is coming up with a pretty good game going on right now. Just a nice drive. She sees the mismatch, takes it to the bucket.
Lady Eagles trail now by 17 as they need to get some offense going here. Nice move inside, and shot is no good. Eisler with the rebound. She kicks it out to Velasquez, running the court, and she is going to be called for a travel.
She thought, wow, they got 2 guys coming in front of me like that, I better stop. Do a little spin move, and it caused her to travel a little bit right there. But great defensive hustle, getting back in front of her and causing that turnover.
Inside feed. What a quick double team by the Lady Mustangs. They're going to kick it back out. And now an inside drive, and is good, but they're going to wave it off. They're going to call the foul on the floor. No bucket. That's
Kennedy Warren. She's a 5'3" freshman. She came in to relieve Gaddis. And that's a great find right there.
Warren looking to drive. She hands it off. Three-point shot is on its way, and it is no good.
Just nowhere to go with the ball. Saxi is doing a great job defensively. They're switching it up, going from a 2-3. Now they're going to man-to-man, and I tell you what, it's just nobody open. Nobody's able to get the open shot. So just you got to give a lot of credit to Saxi, really playing good defense here.
1 minute remaining here in the half, and that's going to be a turnover off the foot of Velasquez, and it'll be a turnover back to the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, she took off running with it, and it just bounced right off her knee, then onto her foot, right out of bounds.
Boy, nice steal here by Eisler on the anticipation. She's going to put it off the glass for 2.
Eisler's got 6 points now, and I tell you what, 2 of those points have come off, and another one. She's just reading the play, knowing that they're going to throw the ball out there. She's just taking it to them.
2 consecutive steals and buckets for Michaela Eisler, and I mentioned a 21-point lead, Bobby. I was just foreshadowing because it's 21 now, 29-8. And here's another steal by Eisler. And this time they're going to get her for the travel.
Yeah, she's anticipating the pass because Rowlett has not been able to get it inside. So they're outside players that are sitting on the three-point line. They're just throwing them back and forth to those three players. So she's just anticipating it. They put a lot of pressure on the other side. She sits back, have to be a long pass, and she's just taking it.
Pull-up jumper by Anissa Scott, no good. And we have come to the end of the first half of play here at Rowlett High School with our halftime score. The Lady Mustangs of Saxi 29 and the Lady Eagles of Rowlet 8. We'll be back after these messages. Back at Rowlett High School for the start of the second half here. Lady Mustangs on top 29-8 as the Lady Eagles inbound here to start the second half.
Yeah, Rowlett had a poor second period. They were only able to score 3 points in that period. And Saxi scored 20.
So the Lady Eagles need to get the offense going here in the second half and get some stops. Try to get back in this game. She's got to chip away. Baseline drive and then a nice feed to Smith, who kicks it back out.
Yeah, they're afraid to shoot inside there. They think it's going to get stuffed by Hearn. So they have an open shot. They're still not taking it. They're pulling it back down and kicking it back out.
Get it inside here to Smith, and she is going to lose the ball, but it will stay with the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles stand bound, they get it in to Gaddis, who kicks it back to Frith, looking for three, and then Salama going to kick it back around. Good ball movement here by the Lady Eagles. A baseline drive and up, no good, but the foul is going to be called here underneath.
That's all right. At least Chambers goes in and actually takes the shot. If they're able to get inside and shoot like that, then what will happen is Saxi will have to bring players down underneath to protect it, and then it will then open up the outside game. Right now, everybody's outside playing defense. Nobody's down underneath even trying to attempt to play defense underneath because they can't get the ball down there.
First free throw good by Jakaya Chambers. It's her first point of the game. She's got one more free throw to come. Second shot is up, and it is no good. And a 5 for the loose ball, and it will turn over to the Lady Mustangs.
Well, you see Blankenship use her body there and just block Chambers out.
Get it inside to Jackson, who puts it off the glass. No good. The rebound down to Gaddis.
Jackson misses a wide open layup there. Just nothing there but net, and she just missed it.
Pull-up jumper there by Gaddis, and it is short and goes out of bounds. A turnover back to the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, she had a wide open three right there. Decided to pull up and shoot it. Good decision. Just didn't have enough on it.
Blankenship takes it all the way, then tries to kick it down to Jackson.
Now Blankenship would have taken that on up and for the layup if it was on the other side, but that was to the right-hand side, and Jackson's left-handed, so she decided to make that extra pass.
Look at inside for Jackson, who puts it up strong, but the foul is going to be called here.
Kayla Smith was trying to cover her down underneath, but Jackson just goes up so strong.
First free throw attempt here in the second half is good for Nakia Jackson. There's a look at the young lady. Senior 6-foot post player. She hits her second as well. That gives her 7 for the game.
Well, she's done a great job of shooting her free throws tonight. She's earning a living from the stripe, making the Rowlett Eagles pay when they foul her.
Get it over to Frith. Going to send her down deep. Trap in the corner. There's the tip away from Blankenship. She's going to drive here all the way. Off the glass, 4-2.
Yeah, nice job going up with that right hand. Great anticipation. They see her on defense. They just go and jump those lanes.
Boy, trap in the corner here. And
Lucy steps out of bounds right there.
I think you're right, Bobby. That is the call, boys. A good trap that time by the Lady Mustangs, and another turnover for the Lady Eagles. Now they will put on the full court press, and Blankenship looks like she's going to break it here, although this is going to be a turnover.
Yep, there you go. That's what you want to do if you're Rowlett. Get some freebies.
Baseline drive is no good by Solomon. No call. Hearn's going to take it and try to run. Gets it into the hands of Blankenship. She is going to take it into the lane, and a foul is going to be called here. 2 shots.
I believe they're going to call that on Kaylee Gaddis. I guess they're going to call it on
Number 25, Courtney Blankenship to shoot. 2 shots.
Who they give that to? Number 11, Lily Frith. Okay, her first foul.
First free throw by Blankenship. Bounces around and in. Substitutions here for the Lady Eagles.
Blankenship's got 5. I like the decision the Eagles are making to go ahead and put on the full court press. Maybe they can get some of these baskets back.
Blankenship good on the second free throw as well. That gives her 6 in the game. And a 26-point lead here for the Lady Mustangs. Drive inside, then a kick out to Salama, but then the trap comes. And Salama able to get it in to number 21, Jakaya Chambers, but she is short on the shot, and then Hearn with the rebound tries to get it out to Kraus, and it goes out of bounds for the turnover.
Yeah, that's a great drive and kick out to the three-point line. Dropped it right back. Dropped it right back in to Chambers, and Chambers does the right thing, going up strong, trying to make that shot.
Salama finds Chambers, who drives it inside and off the glass for 2.
Hey, that was a nice job right there, going up strong. Now, we saw Chambers go up twice in a row to make those shots. One didn't go, one did. But that's what you want from her. You want her to go up strong no matter what. Just go on up there. Maybe you can draw the foul.
Blankenship gets it into Hearn. Hearn kicks it back to Blankenship for 3. No good. The rebound down to number 14 is the Raven Randall, the freshman for the Lady Eagles. Approach halfway mark here of the third period. The Eagles trail by 24.
Oh, then there's Solomon coming around the backside there. Wide open on the three-point line if they can get it to her.
And once again, the trap comes. Gaddis
able to
nice. Throw it up. I believe that's only a 2, though. And a full timeout going to be called here. We'll take a break with them. Our score, the Saxi Lady Mustangs 35, the Rowlett Lady Eagles 13. Back at Rowlett High School, the Lady Mustangs 35, Lady Eagles 13. Been a pretty easy game thus far for the Lady Mustangs. Pretty balanced scoring for them.
Yeah, and that was a nice little break that they got right there from Rowlett. Rowlett really put it on the pressure and was able to get a couple of turnovers, get about 5 or 6 points right there, and Saxi's done about the same, 5 or 6 points. But if Rowlett can keep doing that, they'll have a shot.
Full court pressure once again. The Lady Mustangs get it across midcourt with some trouble, and there's the steal by Randall. Lady Eagles looking to run here. All the way in, Gaddis is going to put it up. No good. The rebound is number 21, Chambers, and she will be fouled, and that'll put her on the line.
Well, she's playing a different game than she was earlier. She's really being aggressive, playing strong now, going up and getting some nice rebounds, putting it back up off the glass.
Number 21, Chambers.
Wow, boy, I tell you what, they're letting them play because that looked like that could have been a foul right there.
So Chambers on the line for 2. First free throw is up and in and out. Second free throw attempt here for Chambers. Try to cut this to 21. The shot is up, and that one is short, and the rebound loose, but Hearn able to corral it, and then it's loose again, and it will turn over to the Lady Eagles.
They're catching a nice break. They just got to make Saxi pay for it now. And if you're Saxi, you really got to play cautious and slow the game down. Try not to make any more turnovers and just control the game. Play your game.
Chambers in the quarter, kicks it back out. Gaddis, a long three-point shot is good.
Well, let's tell you what, she was way outside that three-point line.
Once again, the Lady Eagles putting pressure on.
Yeah, they're pressuring the point guards here, trying to not let them get across half court. Oh, Blankenship, nice job right there.
And she will be fouled on the drive. That'll put her on the line. Randall called for the foul. That is her second. There's a look at the junior. Forward for the Lady Mustangs, who misses her first free throw. It's a rare miss.
Yeah, she's a real good free throw shooter. Knows how to get to the line, uses her body, uses her arms so that she can draw those fouls.
Second shot is good for Blankenship, gives her 7 in the game. And back to a 20-point lead here for the Lady Mustangs as we're inside of 3 minutes in the third. Baseline drive for Chambers. The ball is blocked by Hearn, but a foul will be called.
That's what we were saying earlier, that Chambers had not been driving to the basket. Looked like she would get the ball and just try to pass out of it. And now we're watching her go strong to the basket, drawing some fouls. If you can do that, you will be able to open up the outside shooting. Because they'll have to drop a player down there to work on, keeping you from getting to the basket. So just a nice job right there by Chambers. They really need that for the Rowlett Eagles.
Yeah, Chambers having a rough time at the free throw line, 0 for 3 now in the game. Needs to hit these buckets. Free throw attempt, no good, 0 for 4 from the stripe.
Yeah, you really need to make sure that you can shoot your free throws with confidence, get up there and drain them, because I tell you what, you got an easy bucket, you've got to take advantage of it.
Blankenship able to beat the pressure and come down court, and a foul going to be called here.
Foul call number 20, Kaylee Gaddis,
It's going to go against Gaddis.
Well, I tell you what, that'll be her third foul.
Blankenship drives in the lane. Boy, a strong drive off the glass for 2.
Woo. Boy, she is such a strong shooter. Going up strong with her right hand.
What a good look here as a trap is going to cause a jump ball. And will turn over to the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, Bailey Smith does a great job right there, getting her hands down, getting on the ball, causing that jump ball.
Substitutions for the Lady Eagles. And the inbound pass comes to Velasquez. Boy, near steal there by the Lady Eagles. They're going to try to attempt to get it to Hearn inside, but a little high and out of bounds.
Just a little high for Hearn. That means that ball was thrown pretty high.
Two minutes remaining here in the third. 38-16, Lady Mustangs with the lead. And a three-point attempt by Gaddis is no good. And it will turn over to the Lady Mustangs.
Well, she had the right distance on it. It was just to the right a little bit. Oh, you got to get right in front of her right there to cause that trap. You can't dodge the person dribbling the ball. You got to get right in front of her, make her run into you, or have to alter her dribble.
It was Bailey Smith with the nice inside feed to Hearn, who puts it off the glass for two. And a foul on the floor going to be called here. I believe that one's on Blankenship of the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, I guess Hearn 11 points on the evening.
What near turnover here. And the foul going to be called against number 13, Bailey Smith. Almost came up with a steal, but
yeah, she was anticipating it real nice. She jumped it. She just had to put her right arm on the shoulder of the Eagle, and they got her for a foul there.
Also, 23, Michaela Eisner.
more substitutions here for the Lady Mustangs as we're back underway in a 24-point lead right now for the Lady Mustangs. Again, looking to sew up at least a share.
Uh-oh.
As we see one of the players come right towards us, trying to claim at least a share of the district title, and could win it outright with a rock wall loss. Eisler gets it to Hearn, who drives baseline, puts it off the glass, too strong, no good. She gets her own rebound and puts it up and in.
Nice job right there. I thought she was going to pull it out and shoot from distance, but she goes ahead and drives in and makes a nice shot there.
Three-point shot, no good for number 25, Aniqua Lacey. And a rebound down to Eisler, and Velasquez gets it back to Eisler, who's going to kick it over to Tak, who is now in the game. She puts it off the glass for
nice.
two.
Hey, good strong move right there from Tak.
.30 seconds remaining in the third, and the Lady Eagles looking to close out this period with a bucket. I get it back to number 10, Kennedy Warren, who misses the shot. The rebound by Pearson Jones, who misses. Rebound down to Hearn as we are at 10 seconds to the Lady Mustangs hold for the final shot as the pass goes out of bounds, knocked away by number 5, Anissa Scott.
She takes out a cheerleader as she's doing it. It's a good effort right there.
Get it inbound to Hearn, off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and is fouled. And that will send the senior to the line for two.
Well, that's Kayla Smith who got called on that foul. Very hard to defend underneath like that.
First shot by Hearn is good. The leading scorer in the game tonight with 15. There's a look at the senior. Second shot is up, and it is good as well. And we've got just a little over 4 seconds. Clock winding down. Rowlett heaves it from midcourt. That was Warren. It is no good. And we have 3 in the books here at Rowlett High School. Our score, Lady Mustangs 46, Lady Eagles 16. We'll be back after these messages. Rowlett High School tonight for our District 11 6A finale between the Lady Mustangs and the Lady Eagles. The Lady Mustangs on top 46-16 as we head to the fourth period, and the Lady Eagles have their work cut out for them here, trailing by 30.
Yeah, Saxi, they really working hard in there. The press from Rowlett has just not really worked on Saxi. Saxi's been able to handle it very nicely. Very few turnovers for Saxi. They've just been playing a really good game.
Good ball movement here by the Lady Eagles. Warren with a shot from the baseline, no good. The rebound loose, and the Lady Eagles with it.
Yeah, and that third period, it was 17 to 8 run for Saxi. They was able to score 17 points in that period and only 8 for the Eagles.
Foul going to be called here on the sophomore, a gang talk for the Lady Mustangs. That is the 6th team foul, and one more will put the Lady Eagles in the bonus. Frith with a three-point shot from the corner, and it is good.
Yeah, nice job right there, Frith. Just going in and taking it up. Shoot with confidence.
Have a whistle here, and there's going to be a foul called on the Lady Eagles. That's going to be their 6th team foul.
You got a real good crowd here tonight.
Boy, an easy bucket for Blankenship. They get it in right to her underneath the basket, and she puts it off the glass for 2.
That'll be 11 points for Blankenship tonight. She's doing a really good job driving in, shooting, making her free throws.
Pull-up jumper too strong, and the rebound taken by Nakia Jackson. She gets it over to Krause. And the Lady Eagles back off here. And the Mustangs able to get it across mid-court. Blankenship looking to drive here. She kicks it out, and a baseline jumper is short for number 13, Bailey Smith. The rebound down to the Lady Eagles, and Kennedy Warren looking to drive. Boy, physical play there, and the ball's going to stay with the Lady Eagles. It is knocked out of bounds.
Entering the game for the Lady Mustangs, number 33, Brittany Lawler.
Inbounding is number 22, Dominique Capers. And a three-point shot is on its way. It is no good, but a foul's going to be called here. She's going to go to the line for 3. Is Aniqua Lacey, the senior. And
Foul call on number 20, Jack, her second.
Tell you what, if you can get that ball just rotating around that arc, open somebody up.
you saw the contact there right at the end of the play. First free throw attempt is no good.
The Lady Eagles will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game.
Second shot by Lacey up, and that one is true.
And in the game for the Lady Mustangs, number 15, Campbell.
There you go. Nice shot right there. See if she can do it again.
Look at the senior for the Lady Eagles, playing in her final ball game for her high school career. And the third shot is good. So 2 of 3 from the line for Lacey. The lead now 27 for the Lady Mustangs. Ball tipped away there. Ball still loose, and they're going to say it is going to stay with the Lady Mustangs.
Oh, I tell you what, that was just a nice job right there, getting your hand back on the ball and flipping it over and hitting the Rowlett Eagle as it's going out.
Blankenship looking to get the ball in. And into the hands of Krause.
Yeah, and you'll see that they'll probably slow this offense down a little bit, just waste clock until they get a real open shot.
Get it inside to Jackson, who is triple teamed to the shot, no good. But Securing the rebound is Jackson, and this time she'll be fouled going up.
Yeah, they were all around her, all over the place. She was just trying to get the ball up in the air, and there was just no way. There was arms flying everywhere. So good call right there by the ref. Sends Jackson to the line.
First free throw attempt is good for Jackson.
She's just been awesome at the line tonight.
Here's a look at Jackson playing her final regular season game for the Mustangs. Of course, the Lady Mustangs will represent 11-6A in the playoffs. Boy, nice drive inside that time off the glass for Kaylee Gaddis.
Boy, just nice job. 9 points for Kaylee. Well, there's none prettier than that one, though. She just get a little stutter step and it goes to the basket.
That's behind the back dribble by Blankenship, and she finds a wide open Brittany Lawler who cannot connect, but they get it inbounds back to Blankenship, and she puts it off the glass for 2.
Well, she's just really good, isn't she? 13 points for her. She does it all.
3-point shot by Frith, no good, a little too strong, but there to take in the rebound is Gaddis. She's going to kick it back out. Salama with a long 3. Off the back of the rim, no good, and Jackson with the rebound. Over to Blankenship. She's going to drive once again off the glass for 2 more. And very quietly, Blankenship now with 15.
She can do it all.
Timeout going to be called here.
She's just always in the right place, too, to get those passes or rebounds, whatever it is. She's just always there.
Full timeout. We'll take a break. Our score here at Rowlett High School, the Lady Mustangs 53, the Lady Eagles 23. .4:30 remaining, a 30-point lead for the Lady Mustangs as we come back from timeout. See substitutions in the game for both teams, and for the Lady Eagles right now, they have their seniors out on the court in their final basketball game in high school for these ladies.
Yeah, might as well just let them all play and get their fill. It's going to be a sad night for these young ladies.
5 seniors on the court for Rowlett. Gaddis with the jumper.
Nice.
It is, yeah, just inside the 3-point line, good.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot right there. That'll give her 11 points on the night.
Boy, some pressure there, and the steal by Frith. Gaddis with a nice inside drive, and she was expecting a foul call there. None comes, and the ball is going to be turned over. Now, they're going to say it was tipped, so it will stay with the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, it was tipped. She was on the ground almost when she shot the ball up there, and it got knocked away out of bounds. But, yeah, I think she thought she was going to get a foul.
Lacey with the 3-pointer in and out, but the rebound there by number 22, Capers, and she will be fouled and head to the line.
Foul's going to be called on 33, Brittany Lawler, her third, team 8. Number 22.
So that'll be Lawler's third foul.
First free throw is no good. Second shot is up, and that one rolls in and out. The rebound down to the Lady Mustangs. Kraus gets it down to Eisler. He's going to drive, kick it off, and a shot is good by number 10 for the Lady Mustangs, Ashley Hunter.
Nice job right there. Everybody filling the lanes. And Hunter just gets the easy bucket. Woo! Down on the other end.
Salama, her third three-pointer of the game. And a timeout going to be called here by the Lady Mustangs. And it's a 30-second timeout. As you see, you look at head coach Donna McCullough of the Lady Mustangs. Again, she has led the Sachse ladies to another playoff berth. As you look at the
nice
last
feed.
feed.
Was a hard little foul right there. No call, just a nice pass, but boy, that's a tough shot.
55-28, you can see right there on our scoreboard, the lead for the Lady Mustangs. They've led by as much as 30. And right now a 27-point advantage with 3:28 remaining. So the Lady Mustangs to inbound. They get it in to Velasquez, who's back in the game. Nice screen set up top by number 15, Tiara Campbell. Get it over to Kraus. Look back inside to 33, puts it on the floor, and then Campbell with the rebound, no good. 33, of course, Brittany Lawler. And the Lady Eagles come away with it. Throw it cross court, get it in the hands of number 25, Aniqua Lacey.
There we go, set it back up there. Uh-oh.
Trying to get a load of Salama, but is a little too high and out of bounds.
Full court pressure here. Oh, almost got it.
Yeah, still attempt there is no good. The ball will stay with the Lady Mustangs.
Just play keep away at this point.
And a long three-point attempt here is no good. It was just short. And Frith open for three, but it is blocked by Tiara Campbell.
Took a little while to get out of her hands. She knew she wanted to shoot it. By the time she got the shot off, people were already elevating.
Lawler looking inside. Too strong with the shot, but the rebound there and good. That was number 15, Tiara Campbell, her first two of the game.
Yeah, nice job right there. She came in the middle of the fourth quarter right there, and she's done a great job defending that inside post. Oh my goodness, see Gladys make that move. Woo!
Nice inside shot by Gaddis, and then a foul is going to be called.
Let's Gaddis move around all those bodies and toss it up there. Nothing but net. Be 13 points for Gaddis.
Kraus looking to shoot as the Lady Mustangs in the bonus. The first shot is no good. And the rebound going to be knocked out of bounds by the Lady Mustangs. It'll be a turnover to Rowlett.
Minute 46 seconds, 27-point advantage.
Lady Eagles letting the ball roll down the court. Keep time on the clock. Gaddis kicks it over to number 22, Capers, who stops and shoots, and the shot no good. Is going to go out of bounds to the Lady Mustangs. Lady Eagles wanting to tip ball, but.
And I think they're right. It did get tipped. Rowlett, they kind of missed one right there.
Minute and a half remaining here in the game. The Lady Mustangs will move to 12-2 to finish district play. And again, depending on the outcome of Rockwall.
Yeah, they could be at the very top.
Nice job of ball movement. They get it back out to Velasquez, who's going to set up the offense once again. And time running out here on the Lady Eagles. Krause looking to drive and an easy shot off the glass.
Yeah, they opened that offense, just got everybody spread out, spread the defense out. Got a great pick underneath. And just really well executed play.
Get a foul call here, and that will put number 20, it looks like that is Gaddis on the line.
It's that pick right there, just opened the lane up for her. Very nice.
First shot is up, and it is good for Gaddis, who's got 14 now, the leading scorer for the Lady Eagles.
Well, she's played her heart out tonight. She's been all over the place. She's been doing the full court press almost the entire game. And she's got the ball in her hands all the time, getting pressed.
Second shot, no good. The rebound down to Campbell. And the Lady Mustangs have numbers. They've got a 3-on-1 here. Krause gets it to Velasquez. Back over to Hunter, who cannot connect, and Solomon for three, and it hits the front of the rim, but the rebound there for number 22. Dominique Capers, no good. And here comes the Lady Mustangs running. Number 33, Lawler with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice job. Way to break the press right there. Nice and quick. Able to get down the court, get your numbers.
Three-point shot is up by Lacey, no good. And we have 7 seconds and counting remaining. The Lady Mustangs going to run this one out.
Right there.
They're going to get two more here to end it by number 10, Ashley Hunter. And that will do it here tonight at Rowlett High School. So a dominant performance by the Lady Mustangs. Our final score, the Sachse Lady Mustangs 63, the Rowlett Lady Eagles 31. We'll see you next time on GRS TV.